Would you give it to me?
Realize you have enough food for your guests, but not enough fridge.
At Lowe's, we have more.
Dude, it's so smoky in here. Me, you get a fucking.
One at the right price.
Oh my god, dude.
So after the last event, EOT, we ended up dropping branded rewinds and picking up another main AR, which was Vivo. And Vivo is actually our teammate Scooth's like duo, I guess you could say. Those two work really well together, and me and Mom are obviously a duo, so we thought it'd be a great idea for the chemistry-wise to put two duos together and see how it would work. And we only scrimmed for a few weeks before the event just because of our schedules. I work every single day, they all go to school, and then Vivo also works, so we didn't have the most time to scrim, but you know, online we did really well, and going into the event we figured that we could definitely make some noise depending on what our matchups were and you know, how confident we were going into the matches. We ended up playing this team called, I don't know what their org was, but it was Austin Keys, Minucci, A Apollo, and Hexify. And as you guys know, we played Hexify first round at EOT. So this guy, he can't get away from me. Every single event, first round, he's against me, and the same thing happened this time too. So first map, we ended up playing St. Marie Hardpoint, because St. Marie was one of our best maps online, and we just figured why not play it on land. We probably can, you know, do the same performance. Ended up completely backfiring on us. We actually got a 100-point club first game of the LAN, and I mean, it was definitely like an eye-opener. The S&D, I believe we won 6-3. The last map, CTF, was Arden's Forest, which is our best CTF map. We played online all the time, we're so good at it. So going into this event, we tried to, you know, use the veto system to our advantage, and that's the map that we got. So we played Arden CTF. They go up 1-0 right off the start in the elimination game, and then we ended up scoring like 4 or 5 in a row, and just completely shredded them, won the CTF, and ended up moving on to winners round 2.
Let's go. I'm picking up our back.
What's 39.
You saw! What are you trying to challenge?
Two up, do it, two field. Two field. I spot Kevin. I need over.
I'm fucking fried. That's the worst I've ever played in my life.
Dude, what was the score last month? What was last month? 6-5.
XGGs.
I just hard.
We're gonna play yeah, sorry, outside one, 7 and 25. Last match. But
Last map far.
But I'm only going to do it for a couple minutes.
He has bag too.
He was like the one that started.
No, probably Minucci. To be honest, Minucci's
Who?
like really good.
He was playing there?
Yeah, it was Minucci.
Who's the fourth? And he was like this. So I just like go, fucking fried. I'm like, you're fucking trash. Getting in his head, dude. I was like, he's shaking.
Bro, I started flying the second half of it. I was like, oh. I started getting I started getting gassed.
The last minute, it was like 4-1. I took out a sub. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna take out a sub. I played mad fast, getting kills. I'm like, this is fun.
I was waiting for one of us to just go off. Like, literally, Justin started getting kills, and I was like, all right, here we go. And then we got.
Yeah, nah, I knew we had that map. That's like one of our best maps.
It was 3-1, and as soon as we got all 4 dead again, I was like, this map's over. Like, they might.
If your subs are slaying out, you're fine.
I was trying to figure out how they got the first cap. Where did they come from?
Nah, like I got killed mid, and then right as I got killed, they pulled like right away.
They
must have been like
in bunker. Cause no way they won Bell.
Dude, the whole map.
No, I know.
If your subs are just, I do want me and Justin.
Yo, I think their opening break, they sent like 2 cabin and like 1 mid, and they all hit it. So our next matchup, I still don't know the org's name, but I do know the team consisted of Foncho, Sloppy, Reform, and Zinx. And so 2 of these players we played at Esports Open Tour. We played Surge and we played Sloppy. And those 2 were on a team, and they actually picked up 2 better players than they were playing with before. And at EOT, we ended up dropping 3-1, only winning the S&D against them. And so this tournament, it only being a best of 3, we knew we had to, you know, start off really strong, or else they were just going to completely steamroll over us. Because I mean, they had a team full of really talented players. So we came out in the first hard point. Don't ask me why, but we played St. Marie again after literally getting smoked on it.
Oh, come on, baby! Let's go.
Hold that.
2 points. I stuck one, I got 2. Same backs week. That's pretty good. 45. Nice. Joyce, one arches. In the back. Oh my god! Let's go. Come on the rep.
No, he didn't. He's in the academy to be a top right now.
Well, yeah. Top it.
Oh, yeah. He like quit the
You're dead. More stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Get top. I got it.
Come on, make sure that guy's to that side. I had one week.
Weak, lay down. What's up? He thought it was a big.
I got one.
Let's go. Fucking go. Good shit, B. Good fucking shit. Let's go, B. 30 seconds. Go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Look at this. I didn't see Dave. I ain't challenging. No, Dave is not nervous against you anymore. Let's go.
Close actually, it was like 250 to 230, I believe we won. You know, Vivo was going off. He was clutch 2 pieces here and there. Scooth dropping like 37. He was huge for that game. And then towards like the last few hills, I started to definitely come alive, getting a couple clutch 2 pieces and locking it down. And after taking that map 1, we were feeling really confident going into the S&D. S&D, we played Arden's Forest, and I mean, that was our worst S&D all of EOT, and I don't know why we played it against them. But, you know, same thing happened. We got smoked on that map.
I was watching, and like, it was weird. He saw you, but he didn't. He was like looking at you.
I think you should look at my monitor. I think you should go. See the push on push
Last CTF, we played Arden's Forest CTF, which, like I said, was definitely our best CTF game mode. But they were such a good team, a talented team, that, you know, they held us at no caps for the whole game, and the entire game we held them at no caps, except for the last like 10 seconds. They got a pull, and then it ended up scoring in overtime, and we lost the last map 0-1 by 1 flag gap. So.
Oh my God! What a hill! Let's go! Give me some! You will never beat me, ever! Hit him again. Nice! What? One shot.
Nice try.
Let's go! You choke! You choke! You choke!
You guys stay here. You guys stay here.
You choke! You choke!
So that put us into losers round 2. We weren't really, our confidence wasn't out at all. They were in our eyes, one of the best teams at the event, and us being able to play them very, very close, taking the hard point off of them, and then only losing the last map by 1 flag cap was huge. But going into losers, it's either best of 1 hard point or a best of 1 search. And we wanted to play hard point, and these guys that we ended up matching in losers, which was Chris Radial and Brandon Slayer, Diamond, and Outside, they want to play SND. That's what they play a lot online. They're really good at SND. We're really good at hardpoint. We flipped the coin. It ended up being SND. We couldn't end up, taking it home.
Because you're not good. They are. You just pick up these guys just
That's the one search. He's not search. Nice, let's get it. Let's go! Get the fuck off me!
Moving forward, I don't really know what the future holds for this team in particular. I know we're obviously going to be under SOAL, but I don't know, who's going to be moving, who's going to be becoming a free agent, or any of that. I don't know what we're going to be doing really. It depends on, who wants to go where, who wants to stay. It's like basically the day after the tournament. So we're still letting everybody get settled back in. We're going to figure out who's all the FAs and whatnot. And you'll definitely be seeing a new and improved SOAL team come this summer, and also making sure that this next team we have for this upcoming event is going to be one of the best teams we ever have.